Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of English Fluent. I'm Jahira, and today we're diving into a topic that affects each and every one of us, sleep. We all know we need it, but do we really understand why? With me is my co-host Neil. Hi, Neil.
Hi, Jahira. Hi, everyone. Sleep is such a fascinating and crucial part of our lives. There's so much more to it than just closing our eyes and drifting off. Today, we'll explore the science behind sleep, its importance, and how it impacts our overall well-being.
Absolutely. Let's get started by breaking down what sleep is and why it's essential. Neil, can you kick us off? Segment 1. Understanding sleep.
Sure, Jahira. So, sleep is a natural, reversible state of reduced responsiveness and activity that allows our bodies and minds to recover and rejuvenate. It's divided into several stages that cycle throughout the night. There are two main types of sleep: non-REM rapid eye movement and REM sleep.
In non-REM sleep, we go through 3 stages. The first stage is light sleep, where we drift in and out and can be easily awakened. The second stage is a deeper sleep, where our body temperature drops and our heart rate begins to slow. The third stage is the deepest sleep, crucial for physical restoration.
Let's delve into each stage a bit more. In the first stage of non-REM sleep, known as N1, we experience a transition from wakefulness to sleep. It's the lightest stage of sleep, where we might experience muscle twitches or a sensation of falling.
Moving into the second stage, N2, our body temperature drops and our heart rate slows even more. During this stage, we spend about 50% of our total sleep time. It's a period of light sleep before entering deeper sleep stages. Brainwave activity slows but is marked by brief bursts of electrical activity.
Finally, we reach the third stage, N3, also known as slow wave sleep or deep sleep. This is the most restorative stage of sleep, where tissue growth and repair occur, and our immune system is strengthened. It's harder to wake someone up during this stage, and if you do, they might feel disoriented.
Then there's REM sleep, which typically starts about 90 minutes after falling asleep. During REM, our brain activity increases, almost resembling that of wakefulness. Most of our dreaming occurs in this stage, and it's essential for cognitive functions like memory consolidation, learning, and emotional regulation. Our breathing becomes faster, irregular, and shallow, and our eyes move rapidly in various directions.
Throughout the night, we cycle through these stages about 4 to 6 times. Each cycle lasts approximately 90 minutes, with the proportion of REM sleep increasing and the proportion of deep sleep decreasing as the night progresses. This cyclical nature is vital for the restorative processes of our body and mind. Segment 2. Why we need sleep.
Let's now explore why sleep is so essential. Sleep is not just a passive activity, but a critical function that impacts almost every aspect of our health. Let's break it down into its various benefits. Neil, can you start with the physical health benefits?
Absolutely. Sleep is crucial for physical health. During deep sleep, our bodies engage in numerous restorative processes. Growth hormone is released, which is vital for growth in children and helps with muscle repair and protein synthesis in adults. This is why athletes and those recovering from injuries need ample sleep for optimal recovery.
Another significant aspect is the immune system. While we sleep, our bodies produce cytokines, proteins that help fight infection and inflammation. Lack of sleep can weaken our immune response, making us more susceptible to illnesses like the common cold and more serious infections.
Sleep also plays a critical role in brain function. It's during sleep that our brain consolidates memories, processes new information, and clears out waste products like beta amyloid, which is linked to Alzheimer's disease. Essentially, sleep helps our brain to reset and prepare for the next day.
Exactly. Sleep is when our brain files away our experiences, making it easier to remember and learn. This process is known as memory consolidation. Studies have shown that people who get adequate sleep perform better on cognitive tasks, such as learning new skills and problem solving.
Moreover, sleep is crucial for emotional well-being. Lack of sleep can lead to mood swings, irritability, and increased stress. Chronic sleep deprivation is linked to mental health issues like depression and anxiety. Good sleep, on the other hand, enhances mood, emotional stability, and overall psychological resilience.
And let's not forget about our metabolism and weight. Poor sleep is linked to weight gain and obesity because it affects the hormones that regulate hunger and satiety. When we don't get enough sleep, our levels of ghrelin, the hormone that makes us feel hungry, increase, while levels of leptin, the hormone that makes us feel full, decrease. This can lead to increased appetite and cravings for high-calorie foods.
Sleep also impacts our cardiovascular health. Chronic sleep deprivation is associated with an increased risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and stroke. During sleep, our blood pressure naturally dips, which is essential for cardiovascular health. Lack of sleep prevents this dip, putting extra strain on our heart.
So, in summary, sleep is vital for physical restoration, cognitive function, emotional well-being, weight regulation, and cardiovascular health. It's a cornerstone of overall health and quality of life. Segment 3. Common sleep disorders.
Unfortunately, not everyone enjoys a good night's sleep. There are various sleep disorders that can disrupt our rest, affecting both the quantity and quality of sleep. Let's discuss some of the most common ones. Jahira, do you want to start with insomnia?
Sure, Neil. Insomnia is one of the most prevalent sleep disorders. It's characterized by difficulty falling asleep, staying asleep, or waking up too early and not being able to go back to sleep. Insomnia can be acute, lasting a few days or weeks, often due to stress or a significant life event. It can also be chronic, persisting for a month or longer. Causes include stress, anxiety, depression, poor sleep habits, and certain medications or medical conditions.
Next, we have sleep apnea, a serious condition where a person's breathing repeatedly stops and starts during sleep. There are two main types: obstructive sleep apnea, where the airway is blocked, usually by the soft tissue in the back of the throat, and central sleep apnea, where the brain fails to signal the muscles to breathe. Symptoms include loud snoring, choking or gasping during sleep, and excessive daytime sleepiness. If left untreated, sleep apnea can lead to high blood pressure, heart disease, and other health issues.
Restless leg syndrome (RLS) involves an uncontrollable urge to move the legs, usually due to uncomfortable sensations. This urge typically occurs in the evening or nighttime hours when you're trying to rest. Moving the legs relieves the discomfort, but it can significantly disrupt sleep. RLS can be caused by various factors, including genetic predisposition, iron deficiency, and certain chronic conditions like diabetes or kidney disease.
Narcolepsy is another chronic sleep disorder characterized by overwhelming daytime drowsiness and sudden attacks of sleep. People with narcolepsy may find it difficult to stay awake for long periods, regardless of the circumstances. This disorder can cause significant disruptions in daily life, and is often accompanied by cataplexy, a sudden loss of muscle tone triggered by strong emotions. Narcolepsy is believed to be caused by a deficiency in hypocretin, a neurotransmitter that regulates wakefulness.
Another disorder is circadian rhythm sleep disorders, where the internal body clock is misaligned with the external environment. Examples include delayed sleep phase disorder, where individuals fall asleep and wake up much later than the conventional times, and shift work disorder, which affects those who work non-traditional hours. These disorders can lead to difficulty falling asleep, staying asleep, and excessive daytime sleepiness.
Understanding and addressing sleep disorders is crucial for improving sleep quality and overall health. If you suspect you have a sleep disorder, it's important to seek professional help for diagnosis and treatment.
Segment 4. Impact of technology on sleep.
Let's talk about a modern challenge that many of us face: the impact of technology on sleep. With smartphones, tablets, and laptops becoming an integral part of our daily lives, it's no wonder our sleep might be suffering.
Exactly, Neil. The blue light emitted from these screens can seriously disrupt our sleep patterns. Blue light affects the production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating sleep. When we expose ourselves to blue light before bedtime, it tricks our brain into thinking it's still daytime, making it harder to fall asleep.
So true, Jahira. Studies have shown that using electronic devices before bed can delay the onset of sleep and reduce sleep quality. This is particularly concerning for teenagers and young adults who are heavy users of technology.
To mitigate this, experts recommend avoiding screens for at least an hour before bedtime. Instead, try reading a physical book, listening to soothing music, or engaging in a relaxing activity that doesn't involve screens.
Another good practice is to use blue light filters or night mode settings on your devices if you have to use them in the evening. These features reduce the amount of blue light emitted and can help minimize its impact on your sleep.
It's also helpful to establish a bedtime routine that signals to your body it's time to wind down. This could include activities like taking a warm bath, practicing mindfulness or meditation, or even doing some light stretching.
Let's not forget about the importance of a sleep-friendly environment. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Consider using blackout curtains, earplugs, or a white noise machine if necessary.
Right, Neil. And it's essential to keep your bedroom a tech-free zone. This means no TVs, computers, or smartphones. Your bedroom should be reserved for sleep and relaxation, creating a strong mental association between your bed and sleep. Now that we've covered the impact of technology, let's dive into some general sleep hygiene tips. Good sleep hygiene can make a world of difference in improving the quality and duration of your sleep.
First, maintain a consistent sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's internal clock and can improve the quality of your sleep.
Next, pay attention to what you eat and drink. Avoid large meals, caffeine, and alcohol close to bedtime. These can disrupt your sleep cycle. If you're hungry before bed, opt for a light snack like a banana or a small bowl of oatmeal.
Regular physical activity is also crucial. Exercise can help you fall asleep faster and enjoy deeper sleep. However, try not to exercise too close to bedtime as it can interfere with your ability to fall asleep.
Creating a restful environment is key. Make sure your bedroom is cool, dark, and quiet. Consider using earplugs, an eye mask, or a white noise machine if needed.
And let's not forget about the importance of a comfortable mattress and pillows. These can significantly impact your sleep quality. Invest in bedding that feels comfortable and supportive.
Stress management is another critical aspect. Stress and anxiety can keep you awake at night. Techniques like deep breathing, meditation, and progressive muscle relaxation can help calm your mind before bed.
Lastly, limit naps. While napping can be beneficial, especially if you're sleep deprived, long or irregular naps during the day can negatively affect your nighttime sleep. If you need to nap, try to keep it to 20-30 minutes.
These tips can go a long way in helping you achieve better sleep. Consistency and routine are your best friends when it comes to sleep hygiene.
Segment 6. Listener questions.
Let's answer some questions from our listeners. We've received a few interesting ones about today's topic.
Here's the first question. What can I do if I wake up in the middle of the night and can't get back to sleep?
Great question. If you find yourself awake in the middle of the night, it's important not to stress about it. Try some relaxation techniques like deep breathing or progressive muscle relaxation. If you can't fall back asleep after 20 minutes, get out of bed and do something calming, like reading or listening to soft music, until you feel sleepy again.
Another question we received is it true that some people need less sleep than others?
Yes, that's true. While the average adult needs about 7-9 hours of sleep per night, there are individual differences. Some people, known as short sleepers, can function well on just 5-6 hours, while others may need 10 hours to feel fully rested. It's important to listen to your body and get the amount of sleep you personally need.
Here's another one. Can taking naps during the day make up for lost sleep at night?
Naps can be beneficial if you didn't get enough sleep at night, but they shouldn't be a regular substitute for a good night's sleep. Short naps of 20-30 minutes can improve alertness and performance without making you feel groggy or interfering with nighttime sleep.
And the last question. What are some signs that I might have a sleep disorder?
Some common signs of sleep disorders include difficulty falling asleep or staying asleep, excessive daytime sleepiness, loud snoring, choking or gasping during sleep, and restless legs at night. If you experience any of these symptoms regularly, it's a good idea to talk to a healthcare professional for further evaluation.
Those were some great questions. We love hearing from our listeners, and we encourage you to keep sending in your questions and comments.
Absolutely. It's always a pleasure to engage with our audience and provide helpful information.
Segment 7, Future of Sleep Research.
Before we close, let's take a quick look at the future of sleep research. Neil, what are some exciting developments in this field?
There's a lot happening in sleep research right now. Scientists are exploring the genetic factors that influence sleep, which could lead to personalized sleep recommendations based on your genetic makeup. This means tailored advice that fits your specific needs and biological rhythms.
Another fascinating area is the development of new technologies to improve sleep quality. Wearable devices and smart home technology are being integrated with sleep studies to provide real-time data and personalized feedback. This could revolutionize how we approach sleep hygiene and treatment for sleep disorders.
There's also ongoing research into the effects of sleep on mental health. Understanding the intricate connections between sleep and conditions like depression, anxiety, and PTSD can lead to better therapeutic strategies and interventions.
And let's not forget about the potential of artificial intelligence and machine learning in sleep research. These technologies can analyze vast amounts of data to identify patterns and provide insights into sleep behavior and disorders, leading to more effective treatments.
All these advancements point to a future where we can better understand and optimize our sleep, ultimately leading to healthier and more productive lives.
That brings us to the end of today's episode on the science of sleep, why we need it. We hope you found this discussion informative and thought-provoking.
As always, we aim to provide you with valuable insights to help you navigate complex topics like sleep. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to Fluent English and share it with your friends.
Don't forget to leave a review and follow us on social media for updates on upcoming episodes. If you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, feel free to reach out.
Thank you for joining us today. Remember, prioritizing your sleep is one of the best things you can do for your health and well-being.
Stay curious, keep learning, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Until next time, take care and stay fluent in the world of knowledge.